Hey guys, Jeff here, Dice Setters. So we came back from Vegas yesterday. We stayed at, where did we stay at? Ballet's, and then we went to Paris as well. And I've never been to either one of those casinos, so I was really interested in the craps table. And I looked at the craps table, and to my dismay, they did not have the small, tall all. I don't know what they had. They had some kind of special bonus thing I didn't ask, but I wanted to at least roll on it to see, well, not roll on it, but roll the dice on it just to see, how I can do, and how the table is made. And I wouldn't say it's a bounty table. It's not like you throw the dice and over the edge it goes. But they want at least one dice kept them wanting to come back, like 2 feet, 3 feet, and that's not cool. You want the dice once you place them there to stay there. You don't want them to continue rolling up this way. You roll the dice on a certain axis, and when it stops and starts coming back this way, it's going to change the axis. That's why you're going to roll a 7 more than anything else. But Paris and Bally's, they both have the same table, same bonus, so I didn't play there. I did go to one of the stations. I've never gone to this one before, and it had the little plexiglass. And of course, most stations, except for I think one, they most of them have the 16-foot tables. So I can barely squeeze in with the plexiglass. I think they want 4 people on each side. So, they've got them in there. And then you pick up the dice, and then you can't even hardly, you can't roll. I mean, I was just, so I moved from L1 because that's where it was at, and I was like, I gotta move. So I went from L1 to at the end of the table, and it's still, I'm not going to play there. So if you find yourself in the situation, just don't keep on making it happen. Don't sit there and say, well, I'm going to win. If you're not comfortable with the table, if they put the restrictions on it, you just go to another table. Go to another casino. Don't waste your money on something that you know is not going to work. Or if you practice a way of rolling and your dice are landing, but they're coming all the way, there's no sense. Stop what you're doing. Go to a different casino. You will find a casino that you will like the tables. I guarantee you will find somewhere, you'll find a table that you will sit there and say, I like this table, this is the table, I can play it. Governor Sisolak sat there and announced yesterday that they're going to stay the same. People were afraid they were going to shut down. So I knew they weren't going to shut down. It's too busy on the weekends. I don't know what it's like on the weekday because I am working. I'm working on the weekday. So I have no idea what happens on the weekday. But I do know on the weekend it's not super crowded, but it's crowded. And being the wintertime, it's crowded. And I wouldn't say wintertime, but it's close to being wintertime. Most time it lets up around January, February, but it seems to be busy. So Governor Sisolak's out there and said that he's going to revisit this January the 15th. And of course, I'm supposed to go and meet a friend after that. So hopefully he'll sit there and say, yeah, everything looks the same. But I think deep down inside he knows that you can't shut down Vegas one more time and expect for it to come back. And so many things have changed, since the shutdown and since, they started back up. A lot of my tables have changed, the way that they roll. The little, how many people can stand at a spot? How crowded is it? Does it have any, boxing through here? And you're just going to have to sit there and say, I'm not playing at your table. I'm going to go somewhere where I like the bounce, or I like that there's no glass or whatever. And those people that have those tables, they're going to have to sit there and go, we're not getting the craps people in here, so we got to figure out what to do with our table. That's all I can sit there and say. Because if enough people sit there and say, like the $50 tables. Okay, yeah, there are some people that play $50, but how many times do you see only one person or nobody at one of those tables? If you don't have that clientele, you're not going to sit there and have that table. Take the table down to $5, and you'll have more business on that table than you can ever imagine. I guarantee it. Even $10, okay? $10 because you got to pay the little wipey guy to sit there and wipe down the stick, every time they change places. But anyhow, so that's good. So if you do have, if you are going to Vegas on Christmas, if you are going to Vegas on New Year's, you will sit there and be able to go. No changes whatsoever in that department. The only thing that truly sucks, because I hate it, is you have to sit there and ask for reservations at a restaurant before you show up, or you show up and then call them, get reservations. It's the craziest thing. But that's about the only thing that I noticed. So that was a quick and easy thing. I was going to sit there and show you from my hotel room the beautiful view I had. I could see the Bellagio fountains. It was incredible. But instead, I did what I like doing best, and that was relaxing. So that's it for now. I don't have, a special role. I don't have it. I'm just sitting there saying, just from what I saw, three casinos I would not play craps on. I'd play the slots though. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you are going to play slots and you went to the whole casino on your favorite machines and it was paying out nothing, would you still keep on going to it? Still keep on putting that money into the machine? No. You're going to sit there and go to a different casino that has that machine that paid out the last time you were there. Same thing with the craps thing. 25, a little high on the table. 50, no, we're not going to do it. And I don't like those plastic dividers. You got your mask on. I don't know what else you can sit there and say. 3 people to a table, that's fine with me. But those plastic dividers have got to go. Tell me what you think in the comments. Do you like the plastic dividers that are on the craps table? Like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you think I ought to be doing. Tell me if you don't like it. Thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't really care, but it's really cool when I sit there and say, hey, somebody liked it. Have a good one, guys. See ya.